This is the homework helper for the 8th grade slope-intercept form worksheet. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first two questions here. They're simply asking you to graph these equations in slope-intercept form. So the first one, we've got y equals 2x minus 1. So again, we start off here as you saw in the notes, and we plot the b number first. Well, at the end of the equation here, since it's written in form, that's my b number, and it looks like it says negative 1. So I'm going to put a dot on the y-axis there at negative 1. Then I'm going to go ahead and grab my slope. Now my slope here is 2, but remember, slope always has to be a fraction. So to treat 2 fractionally, I would actually have to write 2 over 1. Well, slope of 2 over 1 means I'm going to rise 2, go up 2, and then run 1, go to the right 1. So from this point that I just made, I'm going to go 2 jumps up and 1 jump over, which lands me at the point 1, 1. I make my other point, I connect my points, and there's the graph of y equals 2x minus 1. Coming over to look at number 2, the b value here in y equals 3x plus 4 is 4. So I'm going to put a dot on the y-axis here at 4. Again, that first thing that I graph is always this trailing number when it's written in form, the y-intercept, or b in the formula. All right, so after I plotted 4, then I'm going to go ahead and look at my slope. Again, when it's written in form, slope is right after the equal sign, and in this case it says 3. Again, slope has to be treated as a fraction. So fractionally, 3 is, of course, 3 over 1. Slope of 3 over 1 means I'm going to rise 3 and run 1. So from this point here that I just made, I'm going to go 3 jumps up since it's positive. Again, if it was negative, I'd go down. And then 1 jump to the right. And that's my other point. And I connect my points, and there's the graph of y equals 3 halves x plus 4. All right, we'll go ahead and take a look at what we've got on the back side here. In the back side now, 7 and 8, you're writing the equation of the line in slope-intercept form. So we can go ahead and set these up just like we did in the notes with 7 and 8 here. We're going to write y equals x plus, and some blanks there, fill in, which of course are my slope and my y-intercept. You know that's right after the equal sign is where that slope is going to go, and whatever is after that plus sign at the end is whatever my b value is, my y-intercept. So let's start looking at number 7 here. Again, I want to start off and identify where the graph goes over the y-axis. If I look at this one, it goes over the y-axis right here at 7. So the b value here is going to be 7. Then I'm going to go ahead and spot my slope. My slope is my rise and my run to get to another point on the line. Well, as you can see, they labeled this point out here for us. So I'm going to find my rise and my run to get from this point over to this point. Well, to go from this point to this point, I have to go 1 jump up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jumps over. So my slope here is 1 over 5. And I end up with this line being represented by the equation y equals 1/5 x plus 7. Finally, looking at number 8, again, we'll start off here and fill in this y-intercept number, what's going to be here at the end. Here on the y-axis, I find that the graph goes through at negative 3. So my b value here is going to be negative 3. Then I'm going to go ahead and spot my slope. My slope is my rise and my run to get to the other point. And as you can see, that's this other x they labeled over here for us. So from here to here, I have to figure out how much I go up and then how much I go to the right, and that's going to be my slope. Well, to go from there to there, I go 1, 2, 3 jumps up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps over. So the slope here is 3 over 4. And so that line is represented by the equation y equals 3/4 x plus negative 3.